Hello and welcome to day 8 of 10 of the World Para-Athletics Championships here at the London Stadium at Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park, home of the London 2012 Olympics and Paralympics. Getting us underway, it's Oksana Zubrovska, the last 3 para titles and last 2 World Championships in the women's long jump T12. A rerun from Monday when Marcel Hug won the men's 800 T54 is the first track event. GB's Richard Chiasaro is disqualified. We'll also have James Turner, who twice broke the 200 metres world record. He goes in the 400 metres, renewing his rivalry with Great Britain's Paralympic champion Paul Blake in the 400 metres T36 final. And the Paralympic champion in the 400 T38, Kadina Cox, also takes part. Valet Katila, the great Tunisian, going in his final event of these championships as he looks for a 4th gold, which he also did 2 years ago in Doha. And then the last final of the night sees Morocco's Mohamed Amgoun chase consecutive world titles, with the silver medalist over 1500, Nigeria's Fawa Baka, hoping to take that mantle from Amgoun. So the men's 200 metres T11 final. David Brown in lane 3, the world record holder of the USA, goes with his guide, Jerome Avery. Timothy Adolphe will go from lane 7. He was 4th in the 400 metres, disqualified with victory in reach, just metres away when Daniel Martins had already fallen. The reigning European champion over 200 metres is Adolphe. Zanfei Fanzi-Tan of China, 5th over 100 metres and 400 metres at these championships. There is in lane 3 the world record holder David Brown and Jerome Avery. Team Bravery, they as known as. Gold already in the 100 metres. Some of the best online videos you'll ever see as well for those two. Di Dong Dong, silver over 400, bronze over 100 at these championships. He was a semi-finalist in Rio last year. David Brown, the Paralympic and 2-time world champion over 100 metres. He holds the world record set back in 2014 in Walnut in California for the T11 200 metres. Complete visual impairment. All the athletes must run with a guide. And if you've ever tried running any distance, try doing it with your eyes closed. And you'll see how difficult this is and how important, Neve, the guides are in this situation.
There is no way the race could be run without them, but it just, I suppose the guides themselves, you know, the commitment needed, it just makes for a phenomenal race.
We can see that Jerome Avery just tethering himself to David Brown. You also see the 2 guides, including Avery on the inside, are running on the left-hand side of the runner. The 2 on the outside are running on the right-hand side. It's just a preference thing. You don't have to be on one particular side. They all get away. The first one basking is Brown and Avery, who get away very, very quickly indeed in lane 3. Also doing well on the outside is Timothy Adolphe of France, and it's Adolphe who slightly had it going around there, but as they straighten up, it's David Brown, but Adolphe on the outside is going very, very close. Adolphe is going to get it. Timothy Adolphe of France is going to cause a massive shock. Timothy Adolphe gets it. Oh, Avery's fallen at the end. He takes in 3rd place there. Di Dong Dong on the inside finishes at the last, and Fanzi-Tan of China, who picks up 2nd place. David Brown, well, they've fallen towards the end. We'll just have a quick look, but I can tell you that Timothy Adolphe has picked up the win. Now Adolphe, 4th in the 400 metres, disqualified when he had the opportunity to win when Daniel Martins dropped just before the line. Adolphe missed out there. He hasn't missed out here in this race.
I hope they haven't made the same mistake again. It was very tight. It's given us a continental record, but astonishing drama here.
Well, let's see. 23:08. There was no doubting Adolphe got away. Brown in lane 3. Redneck corner world, they were looking good. As they straightened up, Adolphe and his guide, Yannick Fonzat. Around they come, Brown's in first place. You can see Avery there. hustling, gets Brown, get him along. Van Zitan trying to do his best. It's this stage here where Brown and Avery really struggle. But let's have a look here as they go across the line. Adolph slightly, well, I can tell you there, that will be a disqualification.
I don't believe it.
That will be a disqualification. I don't think Fonzat, even though he's celebrating with Timothy Adolph, will be given that win. I think that might go to the judges, and we may have a different result, and we may have, from pure joy to disappointment for Timothy Adolph. You can just see there, the official has moved across. Well, Yannick Fonzat is always just slightly ahead. The athlete has to finish ahead of the guide for it to be a legal run. Now Fonzat, I think he's taken his eye off the ball there. It has gone across in first place. And it may be, Brown did go across before his guide, even though there was a slip, so he did finish there, but I think Van Zitan might end up picking up the gold medal. Well, we had drama, didn't we, in the 400-metre race? We've got drama in the 200 metres.
It'll show up in the photo finish, certainly, but for the moment, it's Adolph.
Well, Timothy Adolph taking the plaudits. But I don't know if that is going to stand. Unofficial at the moment, has not been ratified. European record of 23:08. But the athletes are waiting because it has not been ratified as an official result. Van Zitan will pick up the gold if it is changed. Now here's the unofficial result of that men's 200 metres T11. A new European record for Timothy Adolph in 23:08. And I can tell you that he has been disqualified. So, breaking news, Timothy Adolph has been disqualified for his guide Yannick Fonzat crossing the line first. So that means Van Zitan of China picks up gold. 5th in the 100, 5th in the 400. He picks up the gold in the 100 in the men's 200 metres T11. Disappointment for Adolph. David Brown, the world record holder, in second position, 23:35. He went across, even though his guide went down. David Brown finished ahead of his guide, and it's China in third position. Di Dong Dong, 23:77. But drama of the highest proportion here on Friday evening in the men's 200 metres T11 final. Timothy Adolph, who finished first, has been disqualified because that man on the right there, his guide Yannick Fonzat, has crossed the line ahead of Timothy Adolph. What drama, what excitement for the crowd, what disappointment for Adolph.
It's now happened to him twice.
So here they go. You'll see David Brown there, struggling. Adolph, this happened in the 400 when Daniel Martins was struggling on the inside. It was Adolph who would have taken the win. He went down, they missed out. Just there, Fonzat goes across ahead of his guide. Now you saw on the inside on the ground there, that's David Brown's guide, Jerome Avery, but Brown does cross the line by himself in first place ahead of his guide, but it is Van Zitan who takes the win.
Martinez of Spain in the women's long jump T12. An event that, not this particular category, but Marie-Amélie Lefebvre has been a long jump specialist as well as on the track. She's right in front of us on French TV. She was celebrating with their full crew a few moments ago, and then the head started to shake. Now Spain have got a great chance here. They have a pair of Saras in this. Fernandez Roldan in 6th place. Martinez in 2nd with that 5:43 in the opening round. And Zubkovska appears to have withdrawn her passes for rounds 4, 5 and 6. She passed up round 3. Martinez remains 2nd with a 5:33. And the reigning world and Paralympic champion, Oksana Sivkovska, is back from Kiev. It would have been extreme confidence if she'd retired after 2 rounds. Here she goes out towards 6 meters. The old competitive juices are back again.
I think it would be hard for anybody to watch their competition finish without them.
So Sivkovska going out again towards 6 meters. Remember, the measurement is made from the final impact. So even though it looks as if she's landed around 570, there will be a few centimeters added to that. And remember, it is manual measuring with the tape, because they're measuring the point from takeoff to landing. Unlike in the IAAF season. Here we go! She's improved 594. The lead is 51 centimeters to Martinez in second place. What a beautiful London night it is for this final of the men's 200 meters T12. Features the new 400 meters world champion in this, Mady Afri of Morocco. Muna Martinez, Goncalves have also won medals here in London. Jamil Nasser of Algeria, 4th in the 200 and the 400 meter finals in the World Championships in Lyon in 2013. Lane 5 for Morocco, the new World 400 meters champion, Mady Afri. In lane 3 for Spain, the reigning European 400 meters champion, bronze in the 100 meters here, Juan Muna Martinez. And in lane 1 for Portugal, the former World 400 meters champion twice over, silver in the 400 final here, Luis Goncalves. Guides are optional, but they're not being used here. And Mateusz Michałowski is now in a different vision category. Medium visual impairment this is. Goncalves in 1, Muna Martinez in 3, Mady Afri in 5, and Nasser in lane 7. The final of the men's 200 meters, T12. Well, they're away. Good start, Afri in 5, the 400 meters champion. What about the 400 silver medalist, Goncalves on the inside? Nasser's flying brilliantly at the moment. Can he keep it up with his first major championship medal? Here goes Mady Afri now. Afri from Morocco hitting the front. Muna Martinez in second place. Afri will win it. Muna Martinez. And a photo for third, 22:39. Goncalves might just have pipped Nasser for that. But it's an excellent golden double from Mady Afri of Morocco. The 400 and now the 200. 22.39. And no doubt about that. Muna Martinez the silver and Goncalves the bronze. More Moroccan joy and more Moroccan gold. Muna Martinez with his first individual silver medal on the global stage. Bronze on the 100 here, and now silver in the 200. Great joy for the 21-year-old. Hard luck on the Algerian, 4th for the 3rd time in a World Championship final, but Afri takes his 2nd gold of these World Championships. He's jumped into the crowd in celebration, but Afri doubles up in the 2 and the 4. He was 5th in the 100 metres, but there's no stopping him here. And I tell you, there is no stopping him here. Mady Afri, the world champion over 200 metres, Luna Martinez the silver, and Luis Goncalves the bronze.
Well, I hope Mady Afri has got a ticket for that section of the crowd. The stewards might be after him.
Ilchina of Ukraine as we get underway in the women's discus. This is F12, it's medium visual impairment. Lots happening in the field tonight. There are 7 events. And that is the lead, 35-64. Tamara Sivakova of Belarus.
She won her first gold back at the 1994 European Championships in Berlin. That's how long she's been around for. 37.96 is her lifetime best. Not quite pushing up to that one. Just over the 35-metre mark, 35.59. Sivakova in second place, the Belarusian. There is Almada, who competes for River Plate in Argentina. Not a bad football team either. Currently in first position. She was 5th at these championships back in 2015. So her second attempt, 35.12. It did have her in first position. She's currently in 4th. Major drama on the track already tonight. Are we going to have any major drama in the field events? Not so much there. It is a legal throw. What'd you make of that, Niamh?
She didn't quite connect with it, but you know, she's still thrown better so far tonight, so we'll have to see where she goes from here.
Up around that 35-metre mark. She stays 4th, doesn't improve on her opening attempt. 33.18 for the Argentine. In her 5th attempt, here she goes with her final one. What can she come up with? The lady who holds both the world and championship records. That could be even further. She likes it indeed. Given the white flag, it looks around the 6-metre mark. Her 5th improved on her 4th. Will her final jump improve on the 5th? It certainly looked like it. Nice takeoff, nice kick in the air, nice jump. Should be a nice result. And it is a new season best. She breaks her one. She said only a few moments ago. 7 centimetres further. 6 metres 02. There is the gold medalist from Ukraine. What a jumper. Past 3 Paralympic titles. This now 3rd consecutive World Championship crown for Oksana Zubkovska. 6:02, a new season best. Ukraine pick up another gold medal.
It's barely half a metre between first and second. There's half a metre between third and fourth. And Almeida down in 5th, 35 metres 12. Some long throw out around 35, but Mariela Almada will not progress any further than that, I think. .33.85, Almada stays in 5th. Sivakova next up for Belarus. 35.82, needs an extra half a metre. When you're in this situation, Eve, simple question, how do you get the extra half a metre?
I don't know yet. I did it in Rio, so I'm not. The answer is what I'm still looking for, I suppose, but you never know what might happen in the final rounds.
Sivakova might just have got that. It's beyond 35. Zhao Yuping in 3rd, 36.35. Sivakova with a second round attempt had moved it up to 35.82. She has got extra distance, but not enough. 36 metres 20. She stays in 4th place.
The second heat of the men's 800 metres T20, the intellectual impairment category. Michael Brannigan, the 1500 metre champion, won the previous heat. Poland's Rafał Kork, who won bronze over 1500 metres. And home favourite Steve Morris, the ones to look out for. In lane 9, Nuno Kopuzlu of Turkey, 6 over 400 metres. He was 8th in this event at the European Championships last year. Rafał Kork, the man to look out for, bronze over 1500. And Michael Murray of the USA was due to go from lane 2, but he is a non-starter. As is Lewis Donovan, Jason Babaye of Mauritius. So back we go for the second attempt. Asked to stand up again. It looks like there's been a bit of a wobble. We had this situation last night, didn't we? He's not up at the right line. Lane 6, Cordova Lopez of Ecuador. So a green card given. Few nerves, anticipation. Does get to the athletes. In this race, does Morris. You just hope that he hasn't gone out too quickly in that opening 150 metres. As they move down to the 200 metre lap in this men's 800 metres T20 event. The second of the heats. The top 3 will go through automatically. We then will have the next 2 fastest from these heats that will go through as the fastest losers. As it stands at present, and it's Steve Morris of Great Britain who goes out in front. It's Rafał Kork, bronze over 1500 metres already, who goes out in second position. You can throw a blanket over the rest of them as they come down to take the bell. 400 metres remaining. Steve Morris in first. Going across the line there, it's Kork of Poland in second. And then it's the Turk, Kopuzlu, 6th over the 400 metres, so he knows pace in that. But coming up there, it's Cordova Lopez of Ecuador now, who moves into 3rd position. Morris is out in front. I fancy though, they may catch up with him. He may have burnt a bit too much energy in that opening 150, 200 metres, but he seems to have kicked again, and the rest, they thought they were catching up to him, but Morris is going to get, he'll get an almighty cheer, even though it's a heat, as he comes around. 150 metres remaining for Steve Morris of Great Britain. He was 4th in the 1500 metres at this championship. He's going to go through first in his heat, if he can hold his form coming down the home straight. The crowd really cheering on. There are Union Jacks everywhere. He's tidying up a little bit. Here comes Rafał Kork in second position, and in third position is Johnny Ball, Cordova Lopez, who's going to come across and take it. That's how it finishes. It's Morris in first. Doing well, but There's Delabere Ramirez. So there it is, Rodrigo Ramirez in third position. Morris takes the win there with Cork in second. Brannigan goes through first, Hamilton in a new lifetime best in second position. Two qualifiers, Yamanuchi and Umura of Japan.
Final round of the women's discus. Tamara Sivakova, Belarus in fourth place. Needs 15 centimetres for the bronze. It needed to be on that 35-metre line, and Sivakova will finish in fourth place. So the medalists are secure, but in what order? Sivakova couldn't quite make it. So tight. Silver in the shot put in Rio, and it will be at least silver for her here. And it's quite something how in a few categories you could jump between the discus and the shot put.
It can be done for sure, and especially the discus and shot put, they are fairly similar in technique, so it can be done.
Yeah, it was a lifetime best for her in round two, 38.17. She needs an extra 62 centimetres to get the gold off Ilchina, but the Ukrainian will have one final say. And that will not be it. She's put a lot into the night, but it will be silver for Berkinova. Her first major championship discus medal. 38.17 her best, but her best had been earlier in the night. The former Asian indoor shot put champion. I'm not talking para-athletics there. It's the IAAF circuit. She wins the silver here in the discus. And here's our champion for Ukraine, Osia Ilchina. .38.78 from round three. From Lviv, her first major championship title, and that is one of her throws of the night. Previously, 1 silver and 2 bronzes. And the bronzes coming in the discus, the silver in the shot in 2011. But now she is, for the first time, a world champion. And Zhao Yuping, the bronze for China. The final of the women's 400 metres, T38, featuring the Paralympic champion, Kadina Cox. And she's a Paralympic champion and more than this. Starting and then Saban with Japan, 6th in the 200 metres here. From Osaka, Yuka Takamatsu. In lane 6 for Australia, bronze in the 400 metres, so the last World Championships in Doha, Tarita Blake. So now, the reigning 400 metres champion, Paralympic level, with a cycling gold medal too, for Kadina Cox of Great Britain. And in lane 4 for Portugal, previously a 400 metres bronze medalist at Sydney 2000, Maria Fernandez. So much support, obviously, for Kadina Cox, the world record holder set in Rio last year when she made terrific history, the first British athlete in almost 30 years to win golds in more than one sport at the same Paralympic Games. So Maria Fernandez in 4, Cox in 5, Blake in 6, Takamatsu 7, the women's 400 metres T38 final. Away they go, good start by Cox for Britain in lane 5, and a great start by Takamatsu of Japan on the outside. Going forward for Great Britain, on the way to Britain's 14th gold medal of London 2017. Kadina Cox is going to do it, 102.87. She's the world champion. Takamatsu with the silver, Blake of Australia the bronze, and Maria Fernandez in 4th place. Another great hero of parasport, Kadina Cox, gets the gold. Cockcroft, Hermitage, Camlish, Breen, Davis, Peacock, Kinghorn, Hahn, Whitehead, Arnold, Reid and Cox, British champions in the London Olympic Stadium. Blake rose very well for the bronze medal, but Kadina Cox, what a hero, not just in athletics but cycling too, of course.
She's a force to be reckoned with. She's just amazing.
She just shot away well in the first 200 metres, and from there on wouldn't be denied. She'd overtaken everybody by that stage. The real battle from then on was for the silver medal. Blake was moving up by that stage, but Takamatsu fancied it. She had never won a major championship medal before tonight, Yuka Takamatsu. Blake with that bronze from this 400 metres 2 years ago in Doha. But the closing straight in London, Kadina Cox, who'd won gold in this in Rio, inspired all the way through in the closing straight. Don't know if she realised how far ahead she was. She could have eased up, but she didn't want to ease up. Way out in the road. What's that? 40 metres clear in the end. Cox with an astonishing victory in 102 and bits.
2012, and she's been there all the way throughout. A man who also knew a thing or two about London 2012, Usain Bolt, has won his penultimate race tonight in Monaco in 9.95.
Kadina Cox, the gold for Great Britain, 102.87. Takamatsu, the silver for Japan, 5.5 seconds behind. And Blake, the bronze for Australia. In front of our home fans, another good crowd, maybe around 20,000 tonight in the London Olympic Stadium. She buzzed home brilliantly. That's yet to be added on to the official tally. Little checks and balances. It'll go up as gold medal number 14 for Britain. China with 21, United States 15, Ukraine, Tunisia, Australia, all having a ball as well in London. T37 long jump to get us underway. It's the first round. It's Deto Hata of Japan. This the rated second strongest of the standing coordination impairment categories. Means they'll go out to around 6 metres if they're doing well. Attempt one of the competitions to Deto Hata, setting an early standard.
Kimani of Kenya, the world record holder, Christian Valenzuela of Chile, who was a silver medalist behind Kimani in 2015, and already silver behind the Kenyan over 5,000 metres here. Complete visual impairment in this category, so all the runners must run with a guide. There he is, Kimani of Kenya, world record holder. Gold already over 5,000. Kosakowski disqualified in 2016 due to a mistake by his guide in Rio. Christian Valenzuela, silver over 5,000 metres, silver over this in Doha, disqualified in the heats last year in Rio. Kasia of Turkey, 7th over 5,000 metres. He took bronze in the 2015 World Championships in this event. Silver medalist at the European Championships last year. Jason Dunkley of Canada, gold in 2002 and 2006 at this. He donated the kidney to his wife Colleen back in 2013. Now Manuel Garnitza of Spain, 5th over the 5,000 metres, 4th in the Europeans last year in Grosseto, 6th back in Doha in 2015. His ambition is to compete in the New York Marathon. Oda Santos back in 2011 in Christchurch with the championship record, and Kimani of Kenya, who runs in this the Paralympics, he set the world record, 3:58.37. So away they get. There's Dunkley who goes out to the lead.
In Valenzuela in the longer races, you know, he's one of those the few who will elect to take a couple of guys with him. Kassar making a big move up on the outside for Turkey. Hassan Kassar, who won gold in the 5,000 metres last year in Grosseto in the European Championships. But Valenzuela has been the world champion over 5,000 metres back in 2015 in Doha, and had won in London 2012 over that distance, the 12.5 laps. Valenzuela defending his position very well at the front. Kassar in second place. Dunkley, originally from Newton Islands and Northern Ireland, in third. And Poland Kosakowski in fourth place. And Kimani just finding his time. The Paralympic champion and the 5,000 metres champion here. Man who did the Paralympic double over 15 and 5. Biding his time in fifth place, but he and his very experienced guide, James Boyd, have done this before. Bit of a gap back to Garnick in sixth place, but still quite well compressed at the moment, these two. Valenzuela leading them out. Now here comes Kosakowski on the outside. Kosakowski moving up into second place. Valenzuela is our leader still, but Kosakowski's got into position, and he just looked to block off Dunkley a little bit. Remember, you can elect to have your guide either inside you or outside, and almost a clash between Dunkley and Kosakowski, but Dunkley now making a bit of a shift up. It's still the Chilean who leads Valenzuela ahead of Dunkley, having a little think. Dunkley and his guide Jeremy Nathaniel Ben. Remember, the guides have to be the same nationality. Dunkley pushing up on the outside. Valenzuela in second place. Kosakowski third. Kimani fourth. Now here comes Guernica of Spain up into fifth place, the silver medalist in the 5,000 of the Europeans last year. And Kimani's making a big move up on the outside. Up into third, it's still Jason Dunkley.
Yeah, James Boyd of Kenya up there with Kimani, and Dunkley, his guide, James Boyd. Kenya pick up the gold, Canada the silver, and Poland with a bronze. Kimani then takes the gold. Dunkley in a season best, 4:13.67, takes the silver, and Kosakowski of Poland with bronze.
Yao in the shot put. This is the opening round, and it's F44, which is single below knee, amputee category. Solid throw out beyond 11 metres. As is the case in so many categories, China's strong in this. Yao Juan, our leader, 11:48. And as is invariably the case, the main competition may well come from China. It's Yang Yue with a first round attempt. Yao Juan leading 11:48. It's just beyond 11 metres. She'll go into second place. They do find great throwers in China, don't they, Niamh?
They just seem to be very strong in the field events altogether. They're a hard team to beat.
So 4 more track finals this evening. This is the first of those 4. The great Volé Katila of Tunisia, looking for his 4th gold medal of these championships. Won the 800 yesterday on his 32nd birthday. Reid McCracken of Australia will go from 5. Silver over the 100 metres, 6th in Doha 2 years ago. Canada's Austin Smig just missed out in the medals, finishing 4th over 100. He was 6th in the 400 here. Al-Kabasi of Qatar. He was their flag bearer at the 2016 opening ceremony in Rio. He was 8th over 100 metres here. And inside him, the great Tunisian Walid Khatila, gold over 100, 400 and 800. World record and championship record holder. He's won 4 golds in Doha 2 years ago, and also in Lyon 2 years before that. 10 world championship golds altogether. And Austin Prout of the USA, the man from Chula Vista in California, will go from lane 1. Walid Khatila was silver in this event last year in Rio, as he looks this time for a 4th gold in 3 consecutive championships. He'll go from lane 2. Well, they get away, and Khatila gets away extremely quickly indeed. He's already up on Al-Kabasi on the outside as they move around with 150 to go. Reid McCracken has also got away well from Australia, and the Netherlands, Stefan Roosh also out there in lane 8, but there he is. Walid Khatila as they straighten up down the home straight. It's Reid McCracken who's in 2nd position, but it's Walid Khatila of Tunisia who's going to go across and make it gold in the 100 metres, 400 metres. Oh, Hamadi's been given 2nd then in a photo from Reid McCracken, but it's all about Khatila. So here's the opening event of the night. The men's 800 metres T54 final will be rerun from Monday. And to take you through it, it's Will Downing.
We've been here before, the final of the men's 800 metres T54, the incredible crash that took out half the field. Marcel Hug won that. Had to give the medal back. Will he win again now? 8 times world champion, Marcel Hug. After all that commotion the other night, crossed the line first. But what about now? Suzuki in 3, Liu Yang 5, Gabi 6, Hug 7, Congen 8, Liu Chengming 9, T54, the final of the match. 800 metres, and it's underway. And Hug getting away well, and Congen getting off even better. Flying start from Congen in 8, the reigning Asian champion, with Liu Chengming on his outside, the reigning world champion, the Paralympic champion in 7, Asian champion 8, world champion in 9. It's going to be very tight between these only 6 starters in this final. Marcel Hug getting his way out into the front with Liu Chengming and Liu Yang taking a position behind. Hug leading them through. Suzuki going well, 2nd last. Liu Yang as well there. Come down the final straight for the penultimate time. Liu having a little look. Congen making a little shift on the outside. Hug takes the bow. Leading Liu Yang in 2nd place. Congen on the outside. Suzuki in 4th. Gabi, watch out for him, the 200 and 400 champion from this week. Tucked in well in 5th place. Congen on the outside, waiting for his time to go. Hug going good velocity at the moment. He'll defend this line very well. Liu Yang right behind. Now a bit of a move will be into Gabi on the outside. But Hug's all coming. 200 to go in this 800 final. Hug the Paralympic champion, and he won in this final the other night. Gabi's where he wants to be though. The 200 and 400 champion. But now Hug accelerating. Liu Yang in 3rd place. Gabi trying to go on the outside. But Marcel Hug does it again. Over 800 metres. And Liu Yang in 2nd place and Gabi in 3rd. It's hard enough winning this title once, but Marcel Hug has had to do it twice in a week. And this one won't be rerun. 1:38.40. Marcel Hug gets the gold for Switzerland, and he is a 9-time world champion. Hug getting away very well. You also really have to credit how well Liu Yang did. He got into 2nd place, behind Hug straight away, and he just stayed there all the way. Silver in the 100 earlier in the week. and now silver in the 800 here. And Garvey, very good sprinter, but also won silver in the 1500 to go with his 200 and 400 gold. So bronze in the 800 for him. And Hug, the champion again. So Marcel Hug takes a 138.40 with Liu Yang in second place for China. Yassin Garvey third for Tunisia, with the other Liu, Suzuki and Kongen all behind.
The men's 400 metres T36. James Turner twice broke the 200 metres world record on his way to gold. Paralympic champion Paul Blake, who Turner beat over 800 metres in Rio last year, also starts. Triska goes in 2 for Poland, Stedman in 3, Blake in 4, Quadra-Holman in 5, Riga in 6, Pavlik in 7, James Turner already won over 200 metres going in 8, Keegan Pitcher in 9. They get away and Turner gets away very quickly indeed. There's a bit of a struggle back on the inside there. The Pole, Jakob Riga, as he slows down around that corner, but way out front, it is James Turner of Australia. Well, Paul Blake has got some work to do, does the Paralympic champion. He'll hold his form, he'll hold his technique, he'll know that this is a 400-metre race. They've only now got to the 200 metres. Has James Turner gone out too quickly in front? He broke the world record over the 200 metres. This is where he should come into his own, but Paul Blake of Great Britain, he picked up the MVP this year. He's really roaring around now as they come into the home straight. It's James Turner of Australia. Can he hold on? He's got 70 to go. He's got 60 to go. He's got 50 to go. He's going to win it. If he can hold his form towards the line, he's starting to tighten up somewhat. And coming down the inside is the ball. Just got, but James Turner picks up the win. 54.28 for the 21-year-old. He's really tightened up going across, but he's happy. He's won the 400 metres. He's won the 200 metres before that. He's a double world champion. James Turner with a new Oceania record at 54.27 seconds. Well, Chuska's come home in second place. The pole down the inside in lane 2. And Keegan Pitcher with a new lifetime best for him. Home in third position. The man who started from lane 9, he got out quick. It's hard running from the front. He didn't do it for a great deal of time because that man overtook him and did the rest of the running. I spoke to the Australian Chief Executive Officer of Australian Paralympics, Lynn Anderson, just a couple of days ago after he won that 200. She was thrilled. The whole camp was thrilled. James Turner was thrilled. And you can imagine what they'll think now that he's won the 400 to go with the 200. So a new Oceania record for James Turner, 54.27. Krzysztof Chuska of Poland picks up the silver, and Keegan Pitcher of New Zealand, a new lifetime best of 55.23.